she lived in a high-rise on the beach. She had 3 different cars in her fucking driveway, in her little parking garage.
What did she expect when she talked to you now? Was she like, let's
Probably
do it
just want to say, hey.
I said hello to her and kept walking.
No, I know what you did. I'm just saying, was she like, let's do it again? Or
Nothing, no.
Probably just came to see the show, yeah.
She came to see the show, and it was me.
Yeah.
And she was like, holy shit.
Did you ever ride? Dude, I was going to one of the craziest nights I had was in Oklahoma City at the Looney Bin. And I was featuring for this comic who, just remained nameless, but nice enough guy, but shit, man. So, about the trust thing, there's this girl just gorgeous. She was like 6'1", beautiful, statuesque, just stunning. And she was at the show, and she walks up to Katsky, goes, oh, she's a little bit drunk. She says, you guys are so great, blah, blah, blah. And her husband was with her. Her husband was right there with her. And he goes, he's about to go hunting. And it was one of the stupid redneck shit where they leave at like midnight, and they're not back for another 2 days or whatever, right? And he goes, he's going hunting for the weekend, and it's just going to be me. And he takes off to go hunting with his friends from the club. And she's there, and she goes, well, do y'all want to come back to my place? Fucking, like, the husband just left, right? And so, and of course, the other comic was like, fuck yeah, we're going. So I had to drive. And I'm driving, me and the headliner. It was actually just the headliner, myself, and a bartender from the club.
A woman or a man?
A man. So
you
three
got
dudes.
3 guys and
Three dudes she brings back to her place. And I'm sitting there, dude. I was like fucking scared, man. This is one of my first times on the road, Joey. I'm just sitting there like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here, And then sure enough, we're hanging out, and she had a pot leaf framed in a picture. And she also like had this knife that she bought her husband that had like some message on it, like engraved, like I will love you forever. It was like this really pretty hunting knife that the blade she got engraved, that was sitting there. And then she's just talking, she flashes us. And then the bartender just goes to fuck her. Like he just takes her to her bedroom and starts fucking her. And as he's fucking her, the headliner grabs the framed pot leaf. He steals a knife, and then they had like $300 cash in a box. He just took that, and he looks at me and goes, "That guy can find his way home. We're getting the fuck out of here right now." And I'm like, "Fuck!" So we just left. It was the craziest, and I'm just scared shitless the whole drive. Like something's gonna fucking happen. Like something's gonna fucking happen. Like,
did you see the chick the rest of the week?
Never saw her again. She never came back. That was the first night. That was on fucking Wednesday night. Whatever it was. That was the first night of the fucking run too. So I was the whole weekend. I'm like, any minute now they're gonna come back. And then we're back at the condo, and the headliner just the whole weekend just had the knife, and was just throwing it up against the wall at night. It's just in the middle of the night. And I'd go downstairs the first time, what the fuck is that? And it was just him. He would take the knife out, pitch black darkness, throw it up against the wall again. By the time we left, there was like 40 fucking cuts in the wall.
That's a fucking wackadoo.
It was crazy, man. I was like, fuck, I was just right here. It was...
Sometimes on the road, like I would go, the craziest things that happened to me weren't with women, it was with drugs. See, I was going into some dark fucking places, man.
Jesus.
Was there ever a moment where you're like, you know what, this isn't worth it? Was there ever like where maybe right when it started, or right where you're like, you know what, this was not worth?
Oh, it was always worth it. It
right.
Just that's the darkness for me. That was the real darkness for me. Some nights going to cop. It's funny. I was telling Lee, my friend got shot in Florida Saturday night. He got shot Friday. A kid I grew up with, and he got blasted. And they found him in a parking lot. And today I was talking to my friend, and I'm like, that's what happens when you go to... And she's like, what do you think he was doing there? Oh, he's looking for birds. He was fucking buying drugs, They found him at 4 in the afternoon. He could have been there.
God.
He left that morning. Guys, I remember one time, and I told this story last week because I was in Perrysburg. And I had said I always got bad luck in Bergs because I was in Sunkenberg, West Virginia. And I heard these guys, and I was like, that's when I was on a roll. Like I had just done the Taco Bell commercial. They had just sent me $60,000, so I'm throwing away blow. And I go to fucking, I got a pocket full of fucking cash. I go to West Virginia, and nobody's got cocaine.
Oh, man.
Wednesday, I asked the wait staff. Oh, yeah. Wednesday, the wait staff is like, nah. Thursday, the wait staff is like, nah. Friday, they're like, nah, there's no cocaine. I mean, this is West Virginia, coal miners. You can't say fuck on stage at some of the one-nighters. The one night, it was a ping pong table that they put like a sheet over with bricks underneath, and you couldn't curse. It was a college. It was fucking horrible.
Wait, you had to stand on a ping pong table?
With little stairs on the side. They double reinforced it for fat people.
How big were you?
300 pounds.
And it
maybe.
didn't
Who
break?
the fuck knows? I don't fucking know, Lee. They reinforced the fucking thing.
Oh, my
Because I even
God.
asked them. I go, that's not going to hold me. They're like, look underneath.
That's not
these
gonna work.
bricks.
Yeah.
They turned it into like a brick stage. That's the place where they signed a contract. They wanted you to give them $25 for every time you said fuck.
Wow.
And I go, I'm not going up. Call the fucking
Yeah.
booking agent. This ain't happening. And that night I went into the bathroom and I heard the guys going. And when they got out, I go, what's up, man? They're like, hey, man, you were funny. And I go, let me ask you something. Can you get me some more? Can you sell me something? They're like, we're done. But we'll get you some. Come on. And me and Vinny Capola had a rental car. I go, Vinny, give me the fucking car. He's like, where you going? Don't worry about it. Call me when you get back. And I fucking left him. And I followed these guys into weeds and fucking bushes and, cornfields. It was like an hour of driving. All of a sudden we get there and they go into a trailer. And they come out and the guy goes, how much you want? I go, get like a gram, $100. He goes, $100? I'll get you a pound. And I knew something wasn't right. I go, a pound for $100? And he came out and he gave me a fucking baggie. And I go, what is that? He's like, crank.
Oh,
This is the best shit in West Virginia.
Christ.
This
Crank?
speed. This
Speed.
guy's been up for 3 months with one batch. And I'm like, really? That shit'll kill you. Give me. I took that motherfucker home. I did a couple bumps. I was fucked up, Jack.
Did you guys ever get arrested on the road?
I did.
I've never been. Luckily, no.
What was that like?
I got arrested for fucking 7 hours
Jesus.
in Idaho, in Twin Falls or something like that.
Wow.
For what?
For shoplifting a tent. Bringing back, in those days, I used to be a professional fucking tent. I used to be a professional. Any Kmart I saw, this was before they all got onto different computers. You had 2 free returns at Kmart before they put you on file.
Oh, wow.
So if you went to Kmart the first time with like something for $90 and said, hi, my brother got me these floor mats. I already had them. I bought them 3 days earlier. Can you return? Do you have a receipt? Not really. They just scan it. They just scan it to see if they come from that store. I wouldn't walk out of the store. I just take them. And instead of walking out of the store,
Just walk up to the counter.
Walk right up to the counter. I just, and in those days, they didn't even think of looking at film.
Right.
They
Right.
weren't adept to film yet, So I would go up to the counter and go, I need these. They give me back cash. Okay, you go to that same store a week later, and you make sure the same girl's not working. You go, how you
Right.
doing? I got these last week. Okay, and she'll give you a receipt, and they'll give you cash out of the petty cash. But I think the third time, they'll fucking take your license in those days and write your license information. Now, anytime after that, you had a problem.
Right.
We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.